Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who was the first president? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson.